So I wanted to make a video about PayPal holding money, as there are tons of people out there, maybe even you, struggling with their funds being held by PayPal. So stay until the end of the video where I share exactly what you need to do in order to get PayPal to release the funds that they are withholding from you. And this has even worked on the infamous 180-day holds. Now, as you may or may not know, PayPal is the biggest digital payments platform in the world. And while it's a convenient service to have, there are tons of people and companies and clients and users like you and I complaining about them and how they actually do business. I'll show you over 8,000 complaints of theirs in a moment. Now, there are sites like Screw PayPal and PayPal Sucks and so on, dedicated to blowing the lids off PayPal and how they treat their clients and so on. But the long and the short of it all is that PayPal are bullies. They use bully tactics most of the time, and unfortunately there's not much that we can do about it. They know it, and they just don't give a damn about you, especially when you live outside of the USA. I don't want you to fall for any of these videos online where they talk about hacking PayPal and how to get your money back, or paying somebody to do this or that or the other. It simply won't work, and you'll either end up getting scammed or make the situation worse. I want you to keep your nose clean and you'll get results. Now, in saying that, PayPal sucks. And if I can help one person to get their money back from PayPal, it'll make all of this worth it. So let me share my story with you and try and help you get your money withdrawn from PayPal the legitimate way. See, for about 6 years now, I've been using PayPal. In the last 2 years alone, PayPal has processed over $1 million through just one of my accounts. Heck, I even had my own personal account manager whom I used to speak with over the phone at least once a month. Things were going great. I got personalized presentations about how my account is doing, etc, etc. Life was good. Until that one fateful day in December of 2018. I opened my email and boom, there it was. Your account has been permanently limited. Just like that. No explanation as to why, nothing. Now, naturally, I got on the phone with my account manager, and to my shock, her attitude towards me was a reflection of what I received in the mail. Cold, heartless, and unwilling to help. See, my days of using PayPal was over. Forever. So I opened up another account, went well for about a month, and again, same thing. Account limited. Permanently. So during all of this, I tried finding out exactly what the issue was. And time again, I was told exactly the same thing. Closed due to violating our acceptable use policy. What bloody acceptable use policy, PayPal? Let's have a gander at this acceptable use policy, shall we? First of all, this was last updated about 4 years ago, the 1st of July 2015. It takes you about 2 seconds to read through the whole thing, as there's hardly anything on there. Secondly, nothing about what I do or sell has changed since 2013, but all of a sudden, now it's become a problem. None of which are even mentioned in this idiotic, convoluted policy of theirs. I mean, why on earth would I even have a personal account manager from PayPal if I was doing anything dodgy? For 6 years. Why? So now I was hit with my accounts being limited for 180 days. Now, while that completely sucked, I didn't really know what to do, and so I left it. Thousands of dollars just sitting there. But now here's where it gets interesting. So after counting the days and waiting the full 180 days, I logged into my bank account, ready to withdraw the money. And so of course, I still wasn't able to withdraw the money. I phoned PayPal multiple times, and because I live in South Africa, we keep getting routed through to the Philippines of all places. Time and again, they couldn't help, and then what they would do is they would transfer me to PayPal in the States. Now, this happened so many times, I lost count. Nobody could help me, not in the Philippines, not in the States, nowhere. Because for some reason, as soon as you start asking questions outside of the little script that they have in front of them, they get all flustered and they don't know what to do, and then they start becoming sarcastic and condescending and just start giving you attitude. I was met with arrogance. In one instance, I was even told to Google it, and this by a supervisor of all people. Yeah, the only solution I was given was to add a USA bank account to my PayPal to actually withdraw the money. That in itself was a big issue as well, because if you don't live in the United States, it's not really that easy to open up a US bank account. Fortunately, I had one already, but as I mentioned, that was also an issue. So I did some further digging and found over 140 PayPal email addresses whom I eventually ended up emailing. So here's the thing, and this I believe is going to help you out. If ever you're in a situation where PayPal refuses to release your funds, you simply go to a website called the Better Business Bureau. Although I thought I was pissing in the wind against PayPal, I still gave it a shot. Opened a case on the BBB, and within a month, a PayPal representative from the Executive Escalations Department contacted me and finally helped me. So here's a note about PayPal and the Better Business Bureau. Even though PayPal has an A+ rating, there are over 8,000 complaints. Now to put things into perspective, Visa, we all know Visa, has 84 complaints. MasterCard has 50 complaints. Skrill has 31 complaints. WePay has 80 complaints. Dwola, however you say that, has 6 complaints. And then the entire $1 trillion company called Amazon has 13,000 complaints. Now I managed to get my USA account added through further security verification nonsense, but hey, it's done. The sad, not so sad part is that I won't be able to use PayPal anymore, and to be honest, I'm okay with that. It was good while it lasted, I guess, but I would much rather do business with a legitimate company who actually care about their clients. And the aim of this video is to help you guys out there, as it's incredible how many people are being bullied and taken for a ride by PayPal. And PayPal just keeps getting away with it. It's absolute nonsense and it needs to stop. So here's a recap. If you ever have any issues with PayPal, simply open up a case with a Better Business Bureau. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. I'm going to put the exact link for you in the description. Further to that, I'm also going to share a link with all 140 plus email addresses of PayPal, as well as links to all of the district attorneys in the states where PayPal actually operate. And here's a disclaimer to you, PayPal, if you ever see this video and want to take it down. This information is no secret and it's not confidential. It's readily available online. It's just a mission having to find it yourself. Now, the advice that I've given may be obvious to some of you out there, but to those of you who haven't tried it or didn't know about it, I really hope that it helps you, because it helped for me, and I waited over 200 days for my money to clear. So the more people who stand up against PayPal, the better. Now subscribing helps me help you, and so help me help you. Stay awesome.